I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Quincy High. I'm Jamie.
No, I'm Jamie.
And this is the weekly update.
Next Thursday, October 24th at 6:30 p.m., Quincy High School is hosting a financial aid night for juniors, seniors, and families in the auditorium. Be sure to see this super informative event.
Missed picture day? Didn't like your picture? Well, October 28th is the day to get them redone.
Senior wills are due this Friday. See the posters around the school for more information.
Next up, we have an interview with one of Quincy High's newest physics teachers.
What made you want to become a teacher?
Oh, well, I actually originally wanted to be a veterinarian, and I went to Boston University, originally as an undeclared individual in order to go into a pre-medical background for veterinary medicine. And then I realized that actually I was terrible at organic chem, so I just totally didn't do a medical track. I really like science, I really like history, so I decided I was going to go talk to the heads of the history department and the science department in teaching, figure out which one I wanted to do. Physics teacher was busy, couldn't go into science, wandered into the history teacher's department, and he immediately said, "Congratulations, welcome to the history team," and that was it. So I didn't really have a choice in the matter. I was kind of absconded into teaching.
How many subjects have you taught?
If I only include things I've taught for more than, say, 6 months, then I've taught math, financing, multiple history courses, bunch of science, and Latin.
Do you have a favorite subject to teach? If yes, why and what is it?
I have a dream subject to teach. If I was going to teach my perfect subject, my perfect class, it would be the history of science. We would go through all of the major scientific discoveries and go into detail about not only how the discoveries are made, but also learn about the lives of the people who actually found out those things. People like Marie Curie, Charles Darwin have absolutely fascinating lives that we kind of gloss over when we talk about radiation, or when we talk about the descent of human beings, from animals.
What subject do you teach now, and what is your favorite part about teaching this subject?
I currently teach physics, which is definitely my favorite thing that I've ever taught, until I get that dream history of science class. My favorite thing about it is that everything that we do can also be shown in the real world. Some of those things are more complicated to show than others, but every single thing we learn about isn't some abstract theory or law that works, but I can't show you that it works. We can take out pulleys and see that simple machines do what we say they do in the laws, and that we can show that all of these laws really happen right in front of us.
What do you like to do for fun outside of school?
A lot of stuff. Funnily enough, one of my favorite things to do is kind of like the same thing that I do and get paid for. I really like to design games for tabletop games, Dungeons and Dragons, all sorts of things, Price of Freedom, Call of Cthulhu, and I just run those for both my friends, but also random people that are at the game stores that I frequent. So it's a lot of work, but that's what I enjoy doing, planning and running things. I've actually heard a lot of mentions of that from multiple students. In particular, I know a few of my Spectrum students mentioned that they would love to have something like that. So yeah, I think the interest is definitely there from the students. Yeah, it would be really exciting to have something involving like tabletop or board games or something like that.
Wow, isn't Mr. Comer great?
Well, that's all for today, Quincy High. Today's day one. Remember to think for yourself
And work together.
And all right,
Mr. Green, I'm gonna head out.